I think what I'm going to do is just start by singing one of the songs off the heart of it, and just play a couple tunes, iron out some details, and see how that goes. And then I'll kind of formally say hi and introduce the record a little bit, and say hi in terms of just wondering how you guys are doing too. You can text in, or no, you can't text. You can Facebook message, I think, something like that. So comment. If you want to hear something specifically, let me know. And as long as I know how to sing it, I'll sing it. Yeah, and I hope this is just a sweet hour. This will be the first one, and then we'll keep ironing out the details as we go along. Anyway, I'm going to sing a song or two, and then kind of dig into the little hymn project too. When I feel afraid, I will ask the wind what he knows. When I feel so small, I'll ask the waves how they grow so tall. When I feel alone, I'll ask the desert how she feels at home. You come to me in words, you come to me in rhymes, you come to me in colors I barely understand. When I lose my way, I will ask the vine how he grows. Then I'll feel his light. Then the way I feel about the night. You come to me in words, you come to me in sighs, you come to me in colors I barely recognize. When the night grows long, I will ask the stars how they write their songs. You come to me in words, you come to me in sighs, you come to me in colors I barely recognize. When I feel afraid, I will ask the wind what he knows. All right, I'm going to start officially. Bear with me. This is my first time doing a Facebook Live concert, and I am new to it. So I'm nervous, I'm anxious. I was very anxious for the last hour, trying to figure out the details. I want to thank my partner Anya right away, because she saved me half the day with some of the technology, and also Leah Toussignan, who's an amazing songwriter herself, for just helping me find my way on Facebook Live. Couple things. I just want to acknowledge that this time in Canada, in Alberta, in BC, in the United States, that there is so much suffering at the moment. We are out of beds in the States, and a lot of part of them. And whether you're at home alone, or whether you're at home with your partner or your family, I think we're all collectively really missing people. We've been missing them for Thanksgiving. We will miss some at Christmas, or we will have to visit in very different ways. So I just want to sort of acknowledge that. And my hope in doing these concerts, this is the first of hopefully a number over. I'm quarantining right now. I'm in Canada. I'm in White Rock, BC. We crossed the border a couple nights ago. And my hope is to be here. I lost my mom a year ago on December 21st. And wanted to be here with family for that. And then also Christmas. But also very aware that whatever loss I am experiencing, there are so many people experiencing far greater ones right now. So my hope is just that that these concerts and this music will be comforting to you, and just that you can sing along, or I hope you've poured yourself a glass of hot chocolate or wine or beer or whatever you like to drink. And then the other thing about the Little Hymn Project too is that I did one 10 years ago, which is the Little Hymn Project. This is 2. John Abbey produced this. John Abbey in Chicago, and he's been amazing. I have been very busy. My other life is I'm a psychotherapist as well and a teacher, and I called him in September and just said, can we do Little Hymn Project 2? And sort of naming that I didn't have a lot of time and kind of busier than ever, but asked him if he would produce this one again with me. So this is a gorgeous album. I think a lot of it is John Abbey. I brought my best, and then John too has just brought an array of sounds and instruments that are gorgeous. And so it's called the Little Hymn Project 2. I'm doing my best to put it up on Facebook and Instagram. Still working out the kinks in Canada. It's on Spotify, it's on Apple, it's on Amazon, it's on iTunes. And then Bandcamp, you can go directly there and buy it. Canada, I've heard 2 things. Some people said that they haven't been able to get it on Apple or iTunes, and then other people have said they have. So I'll be looking into that, trying to figure it out. But this evening, and just for now, I just hope, close your eyes, lie down, light a candle, and I hope to just sing a number of these tunes. And then my understanding is you can comment if there's a song. Happy birthday, Beth. I hope you're on here. It's her birthday today, and she said that this was really her concert, so I'm going to dedicate it to Beth Wyman, my college friend, my college best friend. And but if you want to hear something specifically from this album or another one, and again, if I can do it, I will. So hoping to spend about an hour or so with you and sing these songs. I'll be reading from the ones off this last album because I just learned them and then recorded them, but I know you'll forgive me for that. I think I'll do a song from All the Water that I'll just open up with this one, which is about mending and healing, and there's a lot of that needed right now all over the world, so I think I'll start there. You got a ways to go, you got fears and things that hold you low. You're scared to leave your home and go. Scared they'll see how you're so slow. But you could fly, little bird, you could fly high. Yeah, you could fly, little bird, you could fly high and sing and sing. Always on the mend, mending takes so much time. And all they give you is a dime to spend. Don't they know that you're near to your end? But you could fly, little bird, you could fly high. Yeah, you could fly, little bird, you could fly high and sing and sing your song, your song. All right. That's off of All the Water. It's called Mend. And this is the second song on the Little Hymn Project. It's called Be Thou My Vision. This project came about 10 years ago because a guy at this grad school I went to asked me to play a couple of hymns. And I said no, because I don't sing hymns because they're too high. And also because a lot of those hymns, for me, had a lot of association with not being included, not being accepted, not being welcome. So for a lot of years, the hymns actually brought more of a sadness to me in different ways. But at the time, which was 10 years ago, the gentleman, the guy that asked me, Paul Stanky, I really like him. And so I called him back and I said, I'll go try a couple on. And I started with Amazing Grace, and I'll sing that for you later. But that's how I got started on these. That happened again in September. Paul asked me to sing 2 hymns. One was Be Thou My Vision. And so I said I would do that. And right after that, I thought it's time for a little hymn project too. So I'm going to sing this for you now. And I have my cheat sheets because I don't do hymns a lot. Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart. Not be all else to me, save that thou art. Thou my best thought, by day or by night. Waking or sleeping, thy presence my light. Be thou my wisdom, and thou my true word. I ever with thee, and thou with me, Lord. Thou my great mother, and I thy true son. Thou in me dwelling, and I with thee one. Be thou my battle shield, sword for the fight. Be thou my dignity and thou my delight, thou my soul's shelter and thou my high power. Raise thee me heavenward, O power of my power. Riches I heed not, nor men's empty praise. Thou mine inheritance, now and always. Thou and thou only, first in my heart. High King of heaven, my treasure thou art. High King of heaven, my victory is won. May I reach heaven's joys, a bright heaven's sun. Heart of my own heart, whatever befall, still be my vision, O ruler of all. So the other thing about the Little Hymn Project 2, or in 1, is that I wanted to play with and bend the idea of what hymns are. So on both albums I've included 2 cover songs and 6 traditional hymns and then 2 of my own songs. So that's not what I want in front of me. Here we go. So this is a song called Orphans and Songs. And it's a brand new song that is the title track of the album, or it's the first song on the album. So I'm going to wear my glasses. Everything is new. All right. When you feel tired, when you feel set up and wired, when you feel lost, when you feel nothing but cost, lay your head down and wait for the sound. Lay your head down. You're already found love. When you get low and there is nowhere to go, where will we hide when what we run from's inside? Lay our head down, wait for the sound. Lay your head down and already found love. When everything's gone and all that you did right went wrong, orphans and songs, we're headed where all things belong. Lay our head down and wait for the sound. Lay your head down. You're already found love when everything's gone, and all that you did right went wrong. Orphans and songs, we're headed where all things belong. Lay your head down and wait for the sound. Lay your head down, and we're already found love. So that's Orphans and Songs, and that is on the Little M Project too. Let's see. So for many years, and I know a lot of people know and love this song, Joni Mitchell's River is so gorgeous. One of the more beautiful tunes that I've ever heard. And I was thinking of COVID and thinking about how collectively a lot of us are really having a hard time for so many different reasons. There's a lot of suffering right now. And River is specifically about a loss of love. But I think the music and Joni Mitchell's lyrics are stunning and the music's stunning. So it seemed really, I've always wanted to sing it. And so it's on the record as well. Little Hymn Project 2. It's coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees, putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. Oh, I wish I had a river I could sail away on, but it don't snow here and it stays pretty green. I'm gonna make a lot of money and I'm gonna quit this crazy scene. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river could skate away on. You tried hard to help me, you know you put me at ease. You love me so beautifully and make me weak in the knees. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I'm so hard to handle, I'm selfish and I'm sad. Now I've gone and lost the best baby that I ever really had. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. It's coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees, they're putting out reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. Oh, but I wish I had a river I could skate away on. It's such a beautiful song. So like all of you, my audience is my partner, person I wake up with every day, see every night. I hope you're enjoying this one. All right. So this was the other song called Come Thou Fount. That is a very traditional hymn. It, like Be Thou My Vision, was written in the 1800s, I believe. So, yeah, just trying to bend the hymns a little bit. I'm hoping that if you did hear it in church and you don't go to church and you don't want to go to church ever, that this still feels comforting and peaceful to you. Come thou fount of every blessing, tune my heart to sing thy grace. Streams of mercy never ceasing, call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above. Praise the mount I'm fixed upon it, mount of thy redeeming love. Here I raise mine Ebenezer, hither by thy help I come, and I hope by thy good pleasure safely to arrive at home. Jesus sought me when a stranger, wandering from the fold of God. He to rescue me from danger, interposed his precious blood. La 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 Oh, to grace, how great a debtor daily I'm constrained to be. Let thy goodness, like a fetter, bind my wandering heart to thee. Prone to wander, Lord, I feel it, prone to leave the God I love. Here's my heart, oh, take and seal it for thy courts above. Come thou fount of every blessing, tune my heart to sing thy grace. Streams of mercy never ceasing, call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above. Praise the mount thou fixed upon it, mount of thy redeeming love. Praise the mount I'm fixed upon it, mount of thy redeeming love. Come thou fount. Oh, how we doing? How's everybody? Everybody okay? I'm getting a thumbs up, so I hope you're enjoying this. Let's see. Little Drummer Boy. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about these songs. Joni Mitchell's River has John playing the electric guitar on it. It's very cool. The Little Drummer Boy starts off with a dobro and what's the other instrument? Oh my gosh, I'm spacing. Anyway, it's gorgeous. It sounds really Middle Eastern and just gorgeous. And so I'm missing that tonight. That's the one thing when you record a record, right? You you start to hear the song, you always hear whatever your producer or other musicians have added to the song. So, but I'll do my best here. This is the Little Drummer, what we all know as the Little Drummer Boy, but it's actually called Carol of the Drum, written by someone named Catherine Davis in 1941. And I'm curious, because 1941, I didn't look this up, but that's during World War II. And I'm wondering if she was living in England, but maybe someone can look that up for me. Catherine Davis, 1941, Carol of the Drum. Where was she living? There's a question for you. I don't know how Stephen Colbert does this every night in his house. Anyway, all right, here we go. Come, they told me, pa-dum-pa-pum-pum, our newborn king to see, pa-dum-pa-pum-pum. Our finest gifts we bring, pa-dum-pa-pum-pum, to lay before the king, pa-dum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum, for to honor him, pa-dum-pa-pum-pum, when we come. Baby Jesus, pa-dum-pa-pum-pum, I am a poor girl too, pa-dum-pa-pum-pum, I have no gift to bring, pa-dum-pa-pum-pum, that's fit to give a king, pa-dum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum. Shall I play for you, pa-dum-pa-pum-pum, on my drum? Mary nodded, pa-dum-pa-pum-pum. The ox and lamb kept time, pa-dum-pa-pum-pum. I played my drum for him, pa-dum-pa-pum-pum. I played my best for him, pa-dum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum. Then he smiled at me, pa-dum-pa-pum-pum, me and my drum, me and my drum, me and my drum. So one of the losses right now with music and musicians, I saw a beautiful letter from Rebecca Campbell in Toronto today to the Canadian government, asking them to consider musicians' venues in their relief help. And this is also happening in the States because there are just thousands of songwriters, musicians, people working the clubs, bar owners, venue owners, all the people that run the lines, everything, who have been out of work. So just sending that out. Keep Stages Alive is a thing on Instagram. Keep Our Stages on Instagram. You can go to that. And then if you can Google, if you can on FaceTime look for Rebecca Campbell. She has there's a letter there too to the government. But what I'm really struck by in this moment, just being with you guys, is how profoundly your audience and who you sing to and who's in the room with you, there's such a dance and such a beauty of seeing you. And right now I'm not seeing you. I can't see your faces. I can't feel you, because I think a lot of it is feeling, and that's part of what, even as a therapist, that's what I'm hearing from it. We're just missing each other. We're missing presence, right? So as I'm sitting here wanting to be present with and for and to you and singing these songs and hoping that comes across and that you feel me and you feel the music, I also am just really mindful of the losses, of so many losses of other songwriters and singers and musicians. And I'm thinking of all the people that I've played with in the last few years too. So also shout out to John Abbey, who produced the Little Hymn Project too. It's gorgeous. I love him. John, if you're out there, you know this already, but I've loved your work on this. It's stunning. And also to Kelly Bagshaw Design, who did the cover for this and happens to be my sister. Sometimes I don't want to tell people that because I just want to be really professional about it. But tonight I am, and then I'll hear whether or not she wants me to. But and I'm really excited right now because Kelly is about 5 miles away and my dad is about 5 miles away because we're in Canada. Probably mentioned that. Anyway, just to say, I will be doing these quarantine concerts, so keep an eye out. Hope to do at least 7 or something in the 14 days, and we'll play with time as well. So if you're on the East Coast, then we can wiggle around to make it later. Anyway, so and let me know if there's anything else.
Kelly says, of course.
Of course. My sister gave me full permission to say that her magical design on the CD cover, which I love, is her work, and she's my little sister who I love to bits. All right, I'm going to try this tune, which is very low. I'm going to tell you about it on the record. Little Hymn Project 2. Just go find it on anything. If you're in Canada, I'm hoping it's available, but we're going to figure that out. But this is called Oh, the Deep, Deep Love of Jesus. I just love this music. And John, on the album, I recorded at home on Pro Tools, and then I sent those tracks to John, and he would send me back whatever he did. And not once, not one time out of 10 songs did I want anything different. It was so lovely. But he plays the banjo on this, and it's just one of my favorite moments in hearing what he put on it. So you can imagine it. If you can imagine it. I would not have imagined banjo on this, but it's lovely. It's also the lowest song on the album, so I'm going to do my best. We get a little Oh, the deep, deep love of Jesus, vast, unmeasured, boundless, free, rolling as a mighty ocean in its fullness over me. Underneath me, all around me is the current of thy love. Leading onward, leading homeward to my glorious rest above. The deep, deep love of Jesus, love of every love the best. 'Tis an ocean vast of blessing, 'tis a haven sweet of rest. Oh, the deep, deep love of Jesus, 'tis a heaven of heavens to me, and it lifts me up to glory, for it lifts me up to thee. Oh, the deep, deep love of Jesus, 'tis a heaven of heavens to me, and it lifts me up to glory, for it lifts me up to thee.
You're getting all kinds of love. You've got Kelly, Diane Marshall,
Oh. Hi Kelly, hi Diane Marshall. Is Bethy there?
Bethy,
Yay, hi Bethy. Bethy, happy birthday again.
Sue and Tony.
Sue and Tony. Hi you guys, thanks for showing up for my first ever live Facebook concert.
Nancy Murphy.
Nancy Murphy. Oh, thank you for being here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. My mom died, as most of you that I've just heard here know, and if you don't know me and you're here, December 21st last year. And my sister and I, in the last months of my mom's life, she was in a beautiful home, actually, which she was privileged to be in. And there was a big grand piano downstairs, and my sister had the idea, like, let's take mom down, let's go sit by the piano. And then something I've been doing since I was a teenager, I didn't realize this as a teenager, but I'd sit down and make shit up on the piano. I didn't realize I was a songwriter until I was about 28, but that's what I suppose I was attempting to do. My mother also used to sit down at the piano and play very beautiful stuff. And I would walk in on her and I'd say, Mom, that's really beautiful. And I'd say, I didn't know you played the piano. And my mom would say, I don't play the piano. And she'd stop and she'd get up. And who knows what that story is about, or why mom concluded she didn't play. But I know something of it because I didn't think that I wrote songs until many years later. I just thought I was making things up. Anyway, so my sister and I, one of these nights, sat down, and Kelly was taping, so she also caught this on video, and Mom sang along. I just started to make stuff up, and this is based on Psalm 121. I will lift my eyes onto the hills from where my help comes. My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. And it goes on. It's a beautiful psalm. And I've called it Song 121 on the album because I bend the lyrics, play with them, try to make them a little more accessible at times. Anyway, because I think God is really accessible. And unfortunately, that's not often what people hear. So anyway, this is the song that, while my sister and I were sitting together, this started sort of coming out of me. And I played it on piano there, and then I put it on. This is one of the originals. I call it an original, even though it was half written by, I don't know, David, maybe? King David? Who wrote that? Google that. Who wrote Psalm 121? Anyway, so I hope you enjoy it. And I had a tape, too, of my mom. It's actually, if I've thought about it, I might have had it ready to play for you. But I taped it as well on my Hum app, which is how I capture things often. And you can hear my mom. And at first, she's chatting with my sister. And then when I get towards the end of it, where I say, he will bring us home, he will bring us home, my mom starts just going, yes, yes, yes. And it's really fun. It's almost like a church call or something like that, but she's just totally into it at that point. And then she went home on December 21st, and that was November 23rd of last year. So I'm still going to read it because I haven't caught up. And again, just, my work as a psychotherapist is overtime right now, and I'm teaching as well. So I appreciate you bearing with the reading of some of the things. After I get through the Little Hymn Project 2, I can sing a few songs too that's maybe some of you want to hear that I won't have to read, but I don't have to read most of this one either. So, although it's getting darker, so it's getting darker, and I'm getting older. All right. I will lift my eyes. I will lift my eyes unto. I will lift my eyes unto the Lord who comes. And I will raise my hands. I will raise my hands unto. I will raise my hands unto the Lord who comes. And holy is your name. And holy is your love. And holy is the Lord above who comes. He is with us all. You are with us all again. You are with us all, the Lord who comes. He will bring us home. He will bring us home again. He will bring us home, the Lord who comes. I will lift my eyes. I will lift my eyes unto. I will lift my eyes unto the Lord who comes, who comes. All right. Yeah. Hi, Karen Crosby. Wanted to say hi to you. Thanks for being here tonight. They're in Bend, Oregon, and Kara is Anya's cousin. So, hi, you guys. Good to see you. Good to know you're there. Oh man. All right. So Bruce Coburn. Anyone that knows me knows that Bruce Coburn saved my life for year after year after year. As a teenager, as in my 20s, with his lyrics and music. Because I just felt like when I listened to him, I felt near to God, and he wrote and writes without the usual, without the familiar language of God, but of the trees and the wind and the poetry that God seems to breathe through us all. And so anyway, I'm a real fan of his music, and the Little Hymn Project 1 has Lord of the Starfields on it, And then this is, I don't know what album this is on actually, it's called Child of the Wind. And Anya might sing in the background, I'm not sure, but we'll see. Child of the Wind. We heard this driving one night and I just fell in love with it. I love the pounding of hooves, I love engines that roar, and I love the wild music of waves on the shore. And the spiral perfection of a hawk when it soars. I love my sweet woman down to the core. Hear the wind moan in the bright diamond sky. These mountains are waiting round. I can't read this, sorry. I'm gonna have to redo this for the next concert because I can't see it. So let's see. Let's sing one of my own for this one. Anybody want to hear one? Anything anybody wants to hear right now? Or I'll just move on and do Oh Holy Night and then...
There's a lag, so...
Okay, I'm going to do Oh Holy Night. That's the last song on the record. And again, I'll just say this in case anyone's going. The Little Hymn Project 2, you can get it on Apple, Amazon, iTunes, Spotify. If you want to stream it, it's on Spotify now. Canada, we're still working out the kinks. I'm trying to figure it out. Some people have said they can get it. Other people have said they can't. Produced by John Abbey and cover designed by Kelly Bagshaw Design. So I'm going to end with Oh Holy Night, end this part with the Little Hymn Project. And then if anybody wants to hear a song or two, actually, we'll do Amazing Grace after this one. Do Oh Holy Night and then Amazing Grace. And that'll feature Anya singing in the background with me on that one. So... I'm doubting you'll come up here, right? Anyway, all right.
I will not come.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining till he appeared, and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary soul rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night, oh, holy night, oh, night, oh, night divine. Truly he taught us to love one another. His law is love, and his gospel is peace. Chains shall he break, for the slave he is our brother. Father, and in his name all oppression shall cease. The King of Kings laid us in lowly manger. In all our trials, born to be your friend. Fall on your knees, for hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night, oh, holy night, oh, night, oh, night divine. Oh, on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night, oh, night divine. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices on night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. All right.
Conrad showered you with hearts.
What's that?
Conrad showered you with hearts.
Conrad, are you there? Conrad is my 11-year-old nephew who on Monday is going to be 12 years old. Conrad, hi, big, big hugs. Thank you for the hearts. Oh my goodness, my heart is so warm. Hi, sweetie. I can't wait to see you in person. This song is called I Asked the River, and I'm going to leave the Little Hum Project too. I might put on the light and see if I can try that Bruce Coburn song. So give me 1 second. I hate to not be able to sing it because I love it so much, but I will have this ready for the next one, or I'll pull it off this one. Thanks for being with me and the newness of it all, and being my, what do you call it, my pre-trial audience. I love the pounding of hooves, I love engines that roar, and I love the wild music of waves on the shore, and the spiral perfection of a hawk when it soars. I love my sweet woman down to the core. Hear the wind moan in the bright diamond sky. These mountains are waiting, brown, green, and dry. I'm too old for the term, but I'll use it anyway. I'll be a child of the wind till the end of my days. There's roads and there's roads, and they call, can't you hear it? Roads of the earth, and roads of the spirit. And the best roads of all are the ones that aren't certain. One of those is where you'll find me when they drop the big curtain. Hear the wind moan in the bright diamond sky. These mountains are waiting, brown, green, and dry. I'm too old for the term, but I'll use it anyway. I'll be a child of the wind till the end of my days. Little round planet in a big universe. Sometimes it looks blessed, sometimes it looks cursed. It depends on what you look at, obviously. But even more, it depends on the way that you see. Hear the wind moan in the bright diamond sky. These mountains are waiting, brown, green, and dry. I'm too old for the term, but I'll use it anyway. I'll be a child of the wind till the end of my days. Hear the wind moan in the bright diamond sky. These mountains are waiting, brown, green, and dry. I'm too old for the term, but I'll use it anyway. I'll be a child of the wind till the end of my days. That one will get better. All right. Let me know if there's anything you want to hear. I have a few that I thought I'd sing. If you need to go, that was a Little Hum Project too, and probably do a few more.
Link in the comments.
What's that?
Link in the comments
Link in the comments?
for your Little Hymn Project too.
Oh, there's a link in the comments. Yeah, if you need a link to the Little Hymn Project too, it's in the comments bar right now, or place. All right. How's everybody doing? Ask them how they're doing.
You can ask them.
Oh, okay. True. One of the things I do with my students and also my clients, but mostly my students, once in a while my clients, when we start a class, is I ask them, what is it like to be you today? And that's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering, how you are and what it's like to be you today, wherever you are, doing whatever you do, living with whomever you live with or living alone. Anyway, this song is called I Asked the River. I hope to do a single of this in the new year sometime, and hopefully on that will be Leah Toussignan and Sydney Metcalf on the cello and piano. I asked the river, how do you run? He said to me, child, because it's fun. And all of the questions, and all of these stories get told. But in the end, it's only love that won't get old. That's how we run, that's how we run, that's how it's done. I asked the eagle, how do you soar? He said to me, child, I worry no more. And all of the questions and all of these stories get told, but in the end, it's only love that don't get old. That's how we run, that's how it's done, that's how we run. All right, anybody want to hear anything? Does anybody want to have a tune that they'd like to hear? And what time is it? How are people doing? Do you want a few more songs?
Just after 5.
Just after 5? Do we want a couple more songs or?
There's a little bit of a delay, so.
Okay. Apparently there's a delay, so I'm waiting to just hear if people want to stick around for another 15 minutes and do a few more songs, and then wind it down. And then we'll let you know when the next one is.
I waited, Trisha.
I'm waiting in between what is seen, what is coming, what is here, and what has been. And I'm waiting in between what is done, what is finished, what is here and yet to come. But while I waited down here for more, you were coming in quietly back door. You did not come in like a fire, like a storm, or like a shark. You were just standing by a lamppost, an angel in the dark. And I'm waiting in between what I fear, what I hope for, what I took, and what is here. And I'm waiting in between what I lost, what I hoped for, what I took, and what it cost. But while I waited down here for more, you were coming in quietly back door. You did not come in like a fire, like a storm, or like a shark. You were just standing by a lamppost, an angel in the dark. And I'm waiting for this heart to change, for a bigger wind to blow and rearrange. But while I waited down here for more, you were coming in quietly back door. You did not come in like a fire, like a storm, like a shark. You were just standing by a lamppost, an angel in the dark. You were the empty-handed, begging for a word or for a score. You were a million stricken voices voices lying naked on the floor.
Kelly requested Emily.
This is for my sister. Also say, this is Emily. This is one of the original tunes that is on the Little Hymn Project 1, which isn't called 1. It's just the Little Hymn Project. And then the one we're talking about tonight is the Little Hymn Project 2. If you go online, there are Little Hymn Project, da-da-da-da. So the Little Hymn Project 2. But this song, Emily, is on the first one. If you have a glass of hot chocolate, or a beer, or a cup of wine, why don't you put it in your hand, or go get one, just grab a glass, and then let's pretend we're in a pub, and we're all just sitting beside each other, rocking back and forth, kind of like an Irish or English pub. Feel free to sing along. I won't hear you, but I'll feel you, okay? The river took Emily, took me down too. I was just hoping that something was new. You burn like fire and you yearn for the sun. Oh, you turn like a river, and that's how we run. Danny was following, lugging his load, and you were home praying that nothing would fall. And I was just hoping that nothing would die. Oh, we're all gonna dance, but we're still trying to hide. La 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 la. Wandering, stumbling, fumbling fools, oh green and blue, nothing until your love rules. We'll dance with the angels and your brother will too. Oh, we'll sing like children with nothing better to do. La la la. Some would say Jesus is sitting up there, but I would say Jesus is sitting right here, raising a glass to a hard work's day done, and toasting us all for the way that love's won. La la la. Took Emily, took me down too. I was just hoping something was new. You burn like a river and you burn like the sun. Oh, you turn like a river, and that's how we run. I think I'll do this one. Or anything else, sir?
Not yet.
All right. I'm trying to think. I think maybe we'll wrap up since it's a Friday night, and probably dinner time or time to. I was going to say time to go out, but nope, no one's going anywhere. And just keep in touch. I'll let you know when the next one is. I think I'm going to sing this. Did you say Diane Marshall's there? So I don't know if Liz is there too, but if she is, this is for Liz Marshall. And if she's not, Diane, you can tell her that I sang this for her. It's called From the Sky, and it's on an album called Ask for Angels. No one ever tells you that Jesus drove a Chevy. They will tell you that he owned a limo to carry what was heavy. What a crock, what a mocking of the real birds that cry. And no one ever tells you that the angels are not dressed in white. They wear their oil-spilled feathers and they're in the back beholding what is real, what is theirs when they can feel. But all your rivers, all we run beneath the sun. And when I'm on my knees, I feel my life undone. When your spirit fills, I can walk the hill. When your water fills, my heart stills. See the drowning birds fly. Hallelujah. How did you see me from the sky? Jesus, I'm a dark and oiled waters. How the hell we ever gonna hear the Savior while the captain shouts behaviors while we drown? But all your rivers, all we run beneath the sun. And when I'm on my knees, I feel my life undone. When your spirit fills, I can walk the hill. When your waters fill, my heart stills. See the drowning birds fly. Hallelujah. How did you see us from the sky? Hallelujah. So glad you see me seen us from the sky. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do Amazing Grace. Anything anybody wants to know or anything before tonight's concert ends, I'm going to end on Amazing Grace. I'm pretty sure Alan's going to come closer and sing it, at least to the side here. But that's on the Little Hymn Project, and then tonight was the Little Hymn Project too. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for my family, Conrad, Kelly, any other family that are watching, and friends. Thank you for showing up. I'm guessing that you guys thanks for being here. This is great and helping me to get used to this idea. So probably another concert on Monday, maybe, and then Wednesday, thinking. So stay tuned. Anyway, this is Amazing Grace. A little bit of a bend of a hymn as well. Anything before? Okay. Do you want to come a little closer? Okay. Thanks so much, and take care. Take good care of yourselves, okay? Yeah, we all need to do that. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I am found. I was blind, but now I see. La 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 la. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieve. How precious did that grace appear, the hour that I first believed. La 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 la. The Lord has promised good to me. His word my hope secures. He will my shield and good portion be, as long as this life of mine endures. La 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 la. Well, we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun. We know the stairs to sing our God's praise, and when we first began, la Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I am found. I was blind, but now I see. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Thank you for being here today. It's strange, but I feel like I can feel you and hearing who's there. And also, if I don't know you're there, thank you for coming tonight, and stay tuned. We'll do this again in a couple days. Thank you. Good night. Good afternoon. It's dark. All right, bye.